Get ready for the NBA on 2K Sports. Thanks for spending your Saturday afternoon with us. And along with Grant Hill and Doris Burke, I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Allie LaForce, our reporter. And taking a broader look here at the year-over-year scoring trend for James Harden.
And when you look at his offensive output over the past few years, it seems like other teams have figured him out and have his number now. He's having to put in a lot more effort on the offensive end, but without producing nearly the same results.
And now the opening lineup for Chicago. They've got Nikola Vucevic. Dosunmu is out there with Kobe White. Then it's DeMar DeRozan. And it's Caruso in at the 3. And for the Clippers, George and Kawhi, the talented forward pair. James Harden out there with Terrence Mann. And it's Zubac in at the 5, roaming the paint. Well, this is game 1 of a back-to-back for him, Doris. You think they play tonight with tomorrow in mind?
You know, it's always interesting, BA, and a lot of times it's based on how old is your team. If you've got guys who are long in the tooth, meaning they've played a lot of years, you might play them one night and then not play them in the back-to-back. This is the modern NBA. Sometimes you never know who's going to be available. Man, did Zubac get off his feet in a hurry. What a finish.
James Harden assists.
Now DeRozan. Up top, Vucevic. Pass to Dosunmu. Shot clock at 5. Puts up a 3. And James Harden pulls it down. Here's Leonard. It's good. Off the assist from Harden.
This is a small forward who, because he's 230 pounds, can hold his own down in the low post. That is nicely done.
George against DeRozan. Cash money from 16 feet away.
And you got to defend better than that. I mean, that's a good look for him.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Now here's Zubac. His offense has been solid, scoring around 11.5 points a game. That one drops for him.
The more productive he is down low, the more minutes Zubac is going to get. That's just excellent execution and finish.
All right, Grant, talking about Ivica Zubac, what do you like most about his game?
Well, just his defensive presence. I mean, he's willing to challenge shots at the rim, refusing to give anything easy.
Well, he's such a good athlete for a center. It's how he's able to succeed despite being one of the smallest 5s in the NBA.
Here's Harden, pass to Mann, launches it, hits the 3-pointer.
Boy, they came ready to play. That's 4 straight buckets to start the game.
For Chicago, they've gone 2 of 3 from the floor. White with it. It's Vucevic, high post. Great D that time from Zubac.
Oh, gritty defense, protecting the rim at all costs against a guy who has all sorts of ways to finish.
Yeah, you've seen Kawhi evolve as a facilitator over the last several years. Love to see him setting up his teammates.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. After the Clippers picking up a basket just a moment ago. White, the pass to Vucevic. Shoots over Zubac. And it's Vucevic again missing.
Listen, he knows he should have made that shot. We'll see if they can work it back to him in that same area.
Leonard's shot's good.
This has been just a dreadful start for them defensively. Not good at all.
Pass to Dosunmu. DeRozan outside. Now here's White. Just 5 to shoot. Vucevic, a screen on Harden. White, the pass to Vucevic. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Well, Vucevic at his best. A reliable interior scorer. Great size, great touch.
Here's Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
They played with fantastic energy from the opening tip.
Well, you set the tempo early, and when you get command and control of a game, it's perfect.
DeRozan against Leonard. It's rebounded by George. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the LA Clippers. This game following their win against the Rockets.
Yeah, they connected from outside all game, and the defense had absolutely no answer for it.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it. What a masterful job on the defensive end. Did everything possible to alter that shot.
Dosunmu, the pass to White. And Kawhi Leonard gets a whistle that time. That's his first foul of the game. Norman Powell, he's checked in for George. And a change for the Bulls. Taylor's checked in. "54 seconds left in the first quarter here. Pass to White. Here's Vucevic. 5 on the clock. This one for 3. They get the rebound. He gets it in there. Vucevic has got 6.
This guy is putting his fingerprints all over the game in this quarter. He has flat out dominated the offensive end.
Harden, the pass to Leonard. Yes, and a nice assist from Harden. Harden's got his 5th assist in this one.
Their ball movement on this run has been tremendous. It's led to a lot of good, clean, open looks.
Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Pass to Vucevic. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. It's going to be on Ivica Zubac.
Let's remember, we're talking about a fundamentally sound player. Nikola Vucevic gifted at fooling defenders with that pump fake.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. The Clippers in the lead.
The old phrase, he lives at the line. That is James Harden, folks.
At the line for your Clippers, James Harden. 2 shots.
He misses the free throw. He hits the second from the line. 15 seconds left in the opening quarter. George against DeRozan. Drummond to screen on George. With 1 on the clock. He got a piece of it. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers ending the quarter up 10. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. We'll be right back. Great to have you with us. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Clippers.
Well, you got to be impressed with how selfless they've been so far. Their passing has been simply outstanding.
I think the other thing they've done a great job of is making their presence felt inside, converting tons of paint opportunities.
Powell and George are out on the wings. Mason Plumlee out there with P.J. Tucker, and it's Harden in at the point. That's who's out there for the Clippers. And here are the Clippers now. Outside Tucker. It's George on the wing. Too long in the paint, and he's hit with a 3-second violation. Doris, we live in the era of advanced analytics. Numbers about everything. You think there's a stat that deserves more love?
You are so right about the analytics. They can tell us what the high-value shots are, what kinds of players you'd like to have on the offensive end. Here's the one thing teams struggle with. how to define quality defense. And the challenge is the floor is so spaced and the shooting is so good that perhaps we need to come up with different metrics to define good defense. That's one key area. Well, if you're that wide open, I can promise you James Harden will find you.
And here's Carter. No made baskets yet. Into the lane. And it's in there.
Well, you get exactly what you want right there. Clean look, right at the cup. Nicely done.
Just over a minute gone here in the second quarter. Here's Harden. And he lays it up and in. Harden's got 7.
Well, James Harden has run millions of pick and rolls in his career. He is the master of it. Understands what the defense concedes and then goes right at it.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. And the Clippers making a change here. Zubac is checked in. Dosunmu, he's checked in for Chicago. White comes in for Carter. We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter. Here's White. And the jumper is good.
And they seem to have found a nice groove here in the second period.
And Harden's got the ball here for the LA Clippers. And this game, the first chance they've had to see Chicago.
They didn't give up a single victory to this team last regular season, which went according to script.
Dosunmu on the wing. Pass to Drummond. And the jam by Drummond.
Boy, how about the quick elevation by Andre Drummond? Doesn't miss an opportunity when it's that easy.
Here's Harden. Good work defensively by White.
Boy, that's one he wishes he could have back, especially against soft defense.
Here's Dosunmu. He came away with 14 points in his last game. And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That's his first foul of the game. Caruso, he's checked in for Chicago.
Number 6, Alex Caruso.
White against Harden. The 3 from DeRozan. Nice. Gets his second bucket. He's 2 for 4 now.
Now, how easy to rise and fire on the catch is it if you're DeMar DeRozan, such a pure, gifted scorer?
George draws the double. Pass to Zubac. White against Harden. Here's Zubac. Oh, that one's off. Still out of sync. Outside White. On the wing, Caruso. Pass to Drummond. Shoots over Zubac. The shot by Drummond, no good. The Clippers have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Zubac with a screen on White. Here's Harden. And then Harden with the jam.
Well, with that frame and that power, James Harden leaves no doubt.
Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. Dosunmu, pass to White. Caruso outside. Back to White. DeRozan outside. 4 on the clock. With some arc. He can't hit that time. Hey, Tucker with the defensive effort. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with Allie LaForce.
Well, Zach LaVine talked about his path to stardom. He said, quote, "I've always viewed myself as a top-tier player, and I put in the work. If you expect yourself to be here, it's something that you have to go out and show each and every day. I feel like I've done that." Brian, that confidence was there from day one.
He's big time, Allie. Thanks for that. Zubac, screen. Oh, there's the alley.
Boy, how about that touch on the roll by Zubac? Nice finish.
Give the assist to James Harden.
The Bulls have gone 4 for 7 in the second quarter. Outside White. And he drives in. And there's the foul. It'll go on Norman Powell. That'll be a second foul of the game.
2 fouls fouls already on him. That is not the way to get your minutes per game up.
For the Clippers, Kawhi Leonard comes in for Tucker, and it's man in for George. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Chicago. Taylor comes in for DeRozan. 36 seconds left in the second period. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Taylor. Back to Vucevic. Kawhi Leonard comes up with a rebound. Harden surveying the D. Down low. Oh, sweet move. It's hauled in by the Bulls. Fresh off a win against the Warriors.
Sometimes it's difficult to get good looks on the road, but they ran the offense brilliantly.
Well, they knew exactly how to approach that defense. They shot a fantastic percentage because they got quality looks.
And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers earning this break in the action, up 10. Getting lots of great looks, shooting it well. That's why they're up. All right, Allie's ready to go. She's courtside. Hey, Allie.
James, scoring seems to come easy for you. What's your mentality out there?
I just like to have fun. You know, it's all for the kids. It's all for the fans. You know, I think that's what we're here for. And so, you know, guys, just go out there, compete, have fun, and just play hard.
Well, the kids are getting a great show tonight. Good luck in the second half.
Thanks very much, Allie. And folks, we'll be right back to start the second half of this game.
Good to see you and welcome. A lopsided game through 2 quarters and a big deficit for the Chicago Bulls.
What I'm really wondering is their communication defensively. They've allowed too many good looks, and that's something that can be hard to correct at halftime.
Also give some credit to the boys on the other side. The execution was on point.
Okay, now we've got some time to take a look at the Eastern Conference standings as the postseason comes into view.
Well, right now for Chicago, they're right around where we expected them to be at this point. Nothing to be ashamed of. They've had some great wins, and now they know exactly what they need to work on to become contenders next year.
That's it for us. Thanks for tuning in. Now let's send you over to Brian Anderson with the third period.
And we played through the first half. Plenty of basketball left in this one. We are seeing an outstanding game from James Harden.
Yeah, he's kind of been the floor general for them tonight. A lot of assists for him.
I don't know that you necessarily think of him as someone who's going to create for others, but boy, all night he's been willing to make the extra pass.
And so in the game for the Bulls, DeMar DeRozan is out there with Nikola Vucevic. Then there's DeSumo, then it's Alex Caruso, and it's White in at the point. Vucevic gets the bucket.
Probably a play they drew up in the locker room at half.
Well, there is nothing better than catching a rhythm as early as possible, and boy, that's a terrific start right there.
Now here's Harden. He's got 9. Here's Leonard. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
Oh, man, is Kawhi Leonard a tough cover. Just so good at drawing contact.
And the first one at the line is good. And so he makes both from the line.
That's what he does. Rock solid at the line.
Chicago with the ball. Trailing by 10. Looking ahead, they've got the Mavericks coming to town for their next one. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. White against Harden. Shot clock at 6. White, the pass to DeRozan. It's hauled in by the Clippers. Zubac has got 6 rebounds in the game.
And it's amazing. Their slim advantage on the board seems a lot larger than it is.
Oh, boy, you love to see that kind of burst from Kawhi Leonard. What a finish.
Pass to Vucevic. Using his post moves to get the 2 points. Vucevic has got 4 points this quarter.
He's done everything he can tonight, trying to keep this team competitive.
DeRozan against Leonard. George outside. Back to Leonard. Over DeRozan. Leonard can't get it to go.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
Terrence Knight, first personal foul. First team foul.
Into the third. 2 minutes in now. Vucevic gets the bucket.
Boy, that's 3 for 4 this half. You like that they're starting with a little bit of extra energy. Nice.
Time called here. Los Angeles decides to talk it over. All right, let's put defense in the spotlight with a glance at the steals leader since the All-Star break. And you look at Caruso, active hands. He's second in the NBA in steals. And of course, Kawhi Leonard, he's a menace to any ball handler and loves to jump passing lanes.
Since the All-Star break, these two have been very stout defensively.
Now here's Harden. He's got 9. Nice catch and finish on the lob. And the Clippers lead by 10.
James Harden is the master of pick and roll action. This guy flawless in his execution.
The Bulls have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Outside White. Tries a 10-footer. The Clippers grab the miss. 13 points was their biggest lead of the game. Leonard for 3. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got his 4th rebound in this one. Dosunmu, the pass to White. Now Caruso. Jacks up a 3, and there's the foul. It'll go on DeMar DeRozan. That's his first foul.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Powell, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And a change for the Bulls. Taylor's checked in. Time now to hear from our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Brian, the Bulls back in 2021, shifting the roster towards a more veteran win-now look. They've pushed their chips into the middle. Now they're trying to find their way into contention. All-star forward DeMar DeRozan said, quote, "We've got to go out there and compete. If we want this thing, we have to go after it." Brian?
All right, Allie, thank you. And it's Powell with the ball for the Clippers. They've got a 9-point lead. It's deflected, and they get it back. George's shot is off for Chicago. They've gotten 4 of 7 shots to drop in the third. Pass to Vucevic. Here's Dosunmu. Shoots over George. Dosunmu can't hit. Well, the Clippers' shooting has been great this game, 58%. And here's Leonard. Leonard on the wing. The claw slashing his way inside.
You see Kawhi able to follow through with his shot despite the contact. So tough.
White against Harden. Pass to Dosunmu. 11 feet out and he hits it. Dosunmu's got his first points of the game.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Now here's Leonard. And it's cleared by Vucevic. Vucevic has got 5 rebounds tonight. Caruso finds White. Shoots over Harden. White can't hit.
That's a complete effort. Stuck with his man, gets his hand up, and then he doesn't hesitate to finish the possession with the rebounding job.
Oh, he muscles it in through the contact. They call the foul, and he's on his way to the line.
You know, they're really being bullied right now defensively. 8 of the last 10 points have come from the inside.
That one falls for Powell.
Well, the athletic Norman Powell continues to grow as an offensive player. Boy, this guy has got huge upside on the offensive end.
DeRozan outside. 4 seconds left. Muscling in, DeRozan.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
Powell outside. And here at the end of the third, it's a double-digit ball game. Clippers ahead, leading by 10. And we're coming right back after this break to get the fourth quarter started. And it's time to bring up the State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that, Don. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
We call that putting it right in the pocket, and he knew what to do with it once it was there.
This is your time.
The fourth quarter has arrived. So good to have you with us. Powell and George are out on the wings. Then it's Bones Highland. Then it's Mason Plumlee. And it's Brown in at the power forward position. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Clippers. Powell's shot is off. The Bulls shooting at 45% of the game so far. The shot by Terry, no good. The Clippers shooting a fantastic 57%. George passes to Plumlee. Brown with a screen. George for three. Drummond grabs the miss. Drummond's got his fourth rebound in this one. George against DeRozan. Knocked loose. Pulls up at the elbow. Nice jump shot.
Yeah, one of the great mid-range scorers in the game. DeMar DeRozan getting to work.
It's Brown on the wing. Back to Highland. Powell passes to George. DeMar DeRozan grabs the miss. Chicago trailing here. Here's Drummond. Here he goes. Oh, and the dunk by Drummond.
Well, Andre Drummond lets the defense know there is nothing to be done with him on that one.
And that replay courtesy of the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Now here's Powell. Plumlee a screen. The drive by Powell. Pass to Plumlee. Banked it in off the glass.
Want to score in the NBA? Picks can really force the D to make tough choices.
Timeout called here. Chicago decides to talk it over. And a new group getting ready for the Clippers. Zubats, he's checked in for Plumlee. Leonard comes in for Brown. Mann, he's checked in for Powell. And it's Harden in for Highland. So Chicago going with an almost entire new group here. Nikola Vucevic is checked in for Drummond. Caruso comes in for Taylor. The Sumu, he's checked in for Terry. And it's White in for Carter. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Thanks, guys. I got a chance to hear what Billy Donovan was saying to the team. He told his team, once you grab the rebound, run with the ball. Don't give them a single second to catch their breath. We control the pace of this game, not them. Guys, expect the pace to pick up.
Okay, thanks, Allie. Now here's DeRozan. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot two. It's going to go on Kawhi Leonard.
Well, we talk about the offensive prowess of DeMar DeRozan. Clever use of the up fake and gets him to draw the foul. Nicely done.
They have a decent advantage in regards to rebounding.
Man, the pass to George. And here's Leonard, defended by DeRozan. And it's blocked by Vucevic.
Well, the reach, the timing, Vucevic using all of that 7'4" wingspan to turn that shot away.
Just a superb read on defense to come up with the block.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one.
If you're just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. It's stolen by Leonard. And it's the Clippers on the break. George passes to Harden. Here's Leonard. Kawhi finishes inside. So good at the rim.
Starting to look like one of those nights for Kawhi Leonard when he's absolutely dominant on the offensive end.
Outside White. from 13. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Zubac has got 9 rebounds now. Leonard finds Zubac from downtown, and it's Leonard. That time on the assist by Zubac. Leonard's got 22.
Kawhi Leonard's career three-point percentage might shock people. And I'm telling you, as a defender, I'm not conceding that one.
Now here's White. Pass to Dosunmu. And Grant, the play-in was added after you retired. You wish it was around when you played?
You know, B.A., no. But I do think we could have used it a couple of times in my years in Orlando. But, you know, in all fairness, the play-in is a success as it creates a Game 7 atmosphere. The NBA really knocked it out the park with this one.
The consistency of DeMar DeRozan throughout his tenure in the NBA, it's incredible how consistently good on the offensive end he has been.
Grant, wouldn't be a bad idea here to slow it down.
Yeah, the coach is definitely looking for patience and execution. And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Clippers.
They made a point to get some good looks.
Yes, they were able to pound the ball inside. I love it.
And their efforts tonight pushed them to 41 wins on the year so far.
And they meet just twice, so taking the first meeting means a lot to this team.
And one player just stole the show tonight, doing everything for his team. A monster night for Kawhi Leonard.
What you love about his performance is that he is simply taking what the defense allows and then making the most of his opportunities.
Here's Leonard. After the basket by Chicago. Kicks it to George. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. It's going to be on Alex Caruso.
We call that masterful use of the pump fake. Paul George effective getting guys to jump on it.
Both good from the line that time. And we've got 28 seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Here's Terry. Drives to the hoop. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window.
Well, they needed this run way earlier. At some point, it's too little, too late.
Yeah, but then again, this run came against a team that may have felt it had already won, and you get the sense it let its guard down.
Showing us that killer instinct right now. No letting the foot off the gas for them.
And you want to save your best for last. Tonight, they've done that and then some.
Terry can't connect. So no problem for the Clippers as they get the win. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
All right, let's send it down to Allie LaForce, who's with our player of the game.
Thanks a lot, B.A. Well, Kawhi, you had it going inside and out. It seemed like you were getting wherever you wanted on the court. Did it feel that way?
It's moving well. Overall, the team played well. They got me in my spots. They made shots, open the floor for me.
Always humble. Back to you guys.
Thanks, Allie. Great interview once again. And that about wraps it up. For Allie LaForce, Grant Hill, and Doris Burke, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching tonight's game. Now it's time to present our New Balance Player of the Game, Kawhi Leonard.
Make your hell gaming.